Hey guys, why don't you come with me to the garden? I'm putting on my garden shoes, so let's get started. I've got my shoes on and I have my basket. Let's see what's ready to pick. So first we come to the zinnia beds, and I have tons and tons of zinnias. They are gorgeous. Okay, so this is it. This is the garden. Sunflowers. I have sunflowers about to bloom, and I have sunflowers that have been blooming for about 2 weeks. So I made a teepee for pole beans, for pole green beans, and now you can see the weeds have taken over, but the rabbits would not stop eating them. So it didn't work out. I'll try again next year. But I have cucumbers growing up a trellis. And let's see, I have a cucumber ready. Look at that. These are the English cucumbers, and it's ready to pick. I have another one that'll be ready in a couple of days. Next year, that's all I'm going to grow is this type of cucumber. There's a bumblebee. I have jalapeno peppers, and I'm not sure why they turn black. If anybody can tell me, why do the peppers turn black? I really don't know. I have banana peppers, and we're going to be pickling some of those again. My tomatoes are overgrown. I didn't trim the plants enough, so now it's mostly green plant. But we're going to still have a lot of tomatoes. I have one over there almost ripe. So here's a regular pickling cucumber. We'll take that. I have 3 rows of green beans. Of course, the weeds have taken over because we've had so much rain. I could not keep up with the weeds. Anyway, I've picked almost, well, over a bushel of green beans. So there'll be a few more, hopefully. Looks like I have a squash. Let's go back and see some sunflowers. Yes, I still have lots of sunflowers, and I plan on going tomorrow to the farmer's market and selling some more. So the honeybees are hard at work. Love to see the honeybees. Look at this one, more honeybees. And here is the corn. I will be doing corn very soon. I expect to have around 300 ears. We're going to pick one here and see how far we are from being ripe. It's nice and full, but I feel like it's not ready. I picked one yesterday, it wasn't quite ready. So let's pick this one and see how much more time we're going to have to wait. All right, in the south we have okra. Do you like okra? Oh my goodness, I didn't bring my knife, and I have some that I need to pick. Okra plants will itch your skin. Here's one. Can you see that? That's almost too big. Should have been picked yesterday. See if I can pop it off. And here's one. So my okra came up spotty. That means the rows weren't full. So instead of coming back and filling with okra, I filled with zinnias. You can't go wrong with zinnias, right? Of course, you can't eat that in the winter, but that's okay. My screen is black, so if you're seeing this, if this made it to the video, I guess I'm pointing my camera in the right direction. I see one down here. It's not quite ready, but I'm going to pop it off. I had lettuce, of course, you can't see it, the weeds, but the rabbits ate it all. I have a beautiful little row of marigolds. They were planted here beside my cabbage to keep the cabbage worms out. I'm going to tell you, it did not work, but I have some beautiful marigolds and no cabbage. Anyway, here's some tomatoes, and I have one over here I'm going to pick and let ripen in the house. Can you see? I wish I could see. Anyway, that's my garden. I've spent a lot of time out here. You can see there at the back of the zinnias is where the garlic was growing. Oh, let me show you. I'm growing gourds. Do you know what a gourd is? Here's a baby gourd. Can you see that? And I have one down here. Oh, look, there's one hiding. And one down here. They make perfect bird houses, and they'll be ready in the fall. You let them dry. You let them dry over the winter. Get the seeds out. So it's getting hot. I'm ready to go in and put my swimsuit on. Can you see the bumblebee? So like I said, I'm going to put my swimsuit on, and as soon as my husband's through mowing, I'm going to take the cover off my little stock tank pool and cool off. I cover it so that grass doesn't get in when he's mowing around it. Here's the blueberries. Got some ripe. My daughter-in-law loves to pick the blueberries. When the kids were little, the neighborhood kids would stand around, and the nieces and nephews would stand around picking blueberries, eating as many as they picked, and that was the most wonderful memory. Some more over here. It's a new bush. So I'm going to take my garlic braid inside and find somewhere to hang it. Okay, I forgot to open the corn out in the garden for you. So I'm going to open it and we're going to see if it looks like it's ready. It is not ready. It's several days from being ready. So this one is the kernels are very small. So we're going to wait a few more days to harvest the corn.